Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't actually had the time to share this, though it has been in the works for about 6 months. I will be traveling for about 2 weeks to the UK, and I thought since I'm traveling and since I'm doing all these preparations on the side, why not share a video of what I actually am going to be packing and taking there. So guys, as you can see in the background, I have my suitcase open here, as well as there is a trolley bag inside it. And well, you know why. I'm going to be putting all my things, trying to fit whatever I want to take along with me inside this trolley bag. And the suitcase is of course going to be empty for me to buy all the goodies that I always buy from the UK. I'm a big fan of antique fairs, which hopefully we will get to see some this time, and country things, country home things, ribbons. I mean, I'm a big fan of East of India ribbons. A little bit of grocery shopping as well. Things, not that you don't get anything in Dubai, you get tons of good things here as well. But then there are certain brands and jams and marmalades, biscuits and cakes and things like that that I always do pick up at the end. So thus the suitcase. Suitcase is only going to be things which I purchase and then put in and bring on. So yes, what I've done is I had already dumped all my things in here so that I knew what I would be taking, and 2 days in a row I have been taking out, putting back, trying to change my mind not to take too many things, so that of course I'm going to be shopping there as well. So the budget is very tight this time, so I'm not going to go overboard with my shopping. So yeah, I'd rather carry things which are important. So here, I mean, now it's going to be a little difficult for me because my camera tripod, if I try to lower the camera at an angle, it tends to like just smash into itself. So I don't want a broken camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of zoom in and try and show you what the suitcases are. So I got this suitcase from my parents because normally I have all my suitcases are pink. I mean, I have 3 different types of suitcases, all pink, and they're all the trolley kind of suitcases, which are those big ones. And since we are going to be driving cross country, there's going to be very limited space in the car. So I mean, it's going to be myself and my parents in the car, so we can't really have my huge suitcase going in there. So I've asked them to give me this small little one which accommodates the trolley inside it, and is and it's still spacious. I mean, yeah, it's going to do the deed hopefully. I'm quite on the edge about it. So I don't know how I'm going to do this, but let's try. This is a weird angle, and this is what I've managed to do right now. So my suitcase is right here, and as you can see, the trolley bag, which is inside here, has been put inside the suitcase. And if I open up, the thing is, of course, it's like a regular trolley bag where you have space inside and you can stuff things in. So I don't know how I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I hope you can see. So all the stuff that I'm going to be putting inside is well, behind me here, and it's kind of squashed. So I'm going to start with, now I'm taking just about 2 pairs of jammies, 5 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of socks. So it's very, very minimal. I mean, just enough. And of course, what we're doing is we're living in self-catering cottages in 2 different counties. So there is one which is close to Cornwall, and then the other one is close to Bath, if I'm not wrong. You have these 2 brackets inside. I think I'm just going to lift it. So you always, in a trolley bag, you have that center piece which is always protruding, and I always feel that I lose space when this is there. But then what I do is I will first line this base up with sometimes it's sanitary napkins, sorry, I have to say that, or tampons, whichever I can manage at that point. So either it's lined with that, and of course good old underwear. So I mean, I have 5 pairs. I bought this and always this is like a thing with me. Every time I travel, I make sure I have a new pack of M&S, you know those packs of underwear that you get 5-pack. I always buy one new pack and keep it ready for my travel. So these are all part of that. So I'm just going to now take all the, oh gosh, I'm going to fall. I'm going to take all the underwear and line it at the bottom first. That's what I normally do. So I'm just going to line it and try and fill the space which is there in between the big huge rod in the center. So there's that. That's better. So now I have found myself space. Next I'm going to put my leggings. So I have these, I'm just taking 2 pairs of tights leggings. These are woolly kinds. Again, I think this is from Uniqlo as well, and I think yeah, I think both are from Uniqlo. So there's that. So I'm going to again put that at the bottom, and these are best for filling up your bottom space. And the other one I have is, so one is a grey with a little bit of floral detail, which I'm going to match with the pink knit dress, which you'll see later. And then I have a, this is not grey, it is brown grey. Oh, I have cat hair everywhere. So this is brownish grey, again a pair of tights, which I'm going to line at the bottom. So one side of the bottom is completely full, and then of course under my boots I always have a pair of socks. If it's going to be very cold, I always have a pair of socks. The days when I'm feeling a little warm and I don't want to wear tights, I normally put on just a pair of socks and then put on boots when I'm wearing dresses. So there's that. So a pair of socks which will go like so in one corner, and my other pair, as you can see, everything is floral for some reason. This is not intentional, but yeah, I tend to have floral things. So there's that as well. So I don't know how to show you guys this, that the base is actually kind of full. Let me just lift it and show you. So you see, at this side I have put all the underwear and socks, and here are the tights, so it's kind of flush now. Then I can start putting the bigger stuff. What I'm going to do is now just put things in as I'm going to wear them, really. So I'm going to first take the pink dress I was talking about. So this is a pink knit dress, and this was given to me by one of my friends, and I think it was from Primark, if I'm not wrong. It's a very simple round neck dress. For the open neck area, what I normally do, of course, if you've I think I haven't really done many style hauls as such, or style things. So this is not ironed because I'm going to go there and iron it because it's going to get squashed. So this is like a top which I have from Jack Wills, and I normally, if it's summer, of course I wear it as is. This is the Liberty print one, and what I would be doing is I layer it inside like that. So the purpose of being a little warm around the chest is achieved, as well as of course I get my cute Peter Pan collar peeping out as well. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put the top inside, and of course I've taken 2 which match everything that's going to be going, and voila, you have a covered neck. So there's that. So I'm going to just put that away, and take the dress, make it half, and put it over. What I do is, there are so many different ways of packing. My way of packing is flattening things as much as possible, especially when I'm going. When I'm coming back, it is all about, of course, wrapping things around. There is the pink dress. Now, because the pink dress is there, I'm going to, of course, keep the top next to it so that they both are together. So I'm going to line that on this side, flatten it as much as possible. Now moving on to the next dress. This is from Mango, I think, if I'm not wrong, and I haven't worn this in, I think, 2 years, if I'm not wrong. I mean, I got this and it went into a suitcase because my warm things sadly go back into the suitcase once I come back. So this is dotty black kind of a shift. It's like a shift dress. It's just a round neck shift dress with long sleeves and with a zip detail at the back. Again, this I'll wear either like so, or my favorite thing to do with it, of course, is I have another. These are all Jack Wills. I mean, I'm a big fan. I mean, it's very expensive in Dubai, but then I still have to get these. So this is again a sleeveless top with a Peter Pan collar, which I will layer if it allows, if the weather allows. I mean, if the weather is not going to allow for I mean, I don't really feel very cold, so I tend to manage to do things like this and still not shiver and squirm and feel very uncomfortable. So there's that. So see, I'm going to put that top inside and wear the dress as is with the tights and boots. So I'm just going to take that off now. So fold the dress. So this is dress number 2. Again, make it as flat as possible. So there's the white top going in. I'm just going to, there you go. So there's that flat now. So the dress and top are together. So these thermal warmers are from Marks and Spencer, of course, and I am only taking one, which is this black sleeveless one, which I can then layer inside my clothes, because the sleeve ones normally I don't have a V-neck one, so they tend to like peep out from the sides, which I don't like, though I have roamed around like that once or twice. So there is that. And now for the jammies. If you remember my haul of Primark and what I got for my birthday, you will remember these pug PJs which I had said I'm going to take. I'm not taking the top. So there's the jammy. I'm just going to fold that like so. Flatten that as well. And with that pair of jammies, I'm going to be taking the simple H&M t-shirt that I had, a round neck one. I'm going to put that on the side. Flatten it. And then the next pair of jammies is, of course, the dotty one, which has a cuff at the bottom. This is from Uniqlo, and it is warm enough, and that goes on the side. It's not easy, guys, to be packing, but this is quite flush at the moment. And with that, I am of course taking just a basic tee, which this is the Cabbages and Roses collab with Uniqlo, which they had, I think, about 3 years ago or so. So I had asked my sister to get me this from Thailand. So there's that. I think I get most of my Uniqlo stuff from Thailand whenever I've traveled, really. So there's that. So I'm just going to now line that on the side. So it's quite flush. Then now for other stuff which is on my lap. This is the last bit of dress that I have, which is from Muji, and it is a stripe, my favorite stripe boat neck dress, long sleeve. This is really warm. It has pockets as well. And the days when it's going to be extremely cold or something, I mean, I'm going to take this out. Otherwise, it's going to stay. I'll use it, of course. It's not like I'm not going to use it. So there's that dress here. So I'm just going to spread that out. possible. Gradation from black to violet almost. So there's that. And I'm just going to put that in the corner here where there seems to be a little space, which the clothes have not. So now it is flush again. And now there are two things that I got, of course, from YesStyle. If you remember my haul, I have to take this. I mean, if I don't, I know it's bulky, but then this is meant for cold weather, seriously. So this is going to be here on top. And the last thing that I'm going to put in is the jacket that I got, the bomber kind of jacket, which is going to go on top, like so. So that's it. That's my clothes in. Now for toiletries and stuff like that. I can't take my daily routine tubs of creams and things like that. I'm not going to do that. They're all glass jars. So what I'm going to do, this is product that I've already used once. So I'm taking the Skin Foods Tomato Whitening Special Kit. And of course, this is something I got from Testacoria and it's coming in handy. So you see, it has all your toner, you have your emulsion, essence and the whitening cream. And believe me, for 2 weeks, this should go a long way. So I'm not taking out the packaging yet because I can afford to have weight at the moment. So there is that, and this I'm going to put here on top, like so. Just going to open it up. Shoes, I'm only taking my pair of boots, so there's going to be no other shoe. The second thing I'm taking, I put it in a pouch, which is face masks. I'm taking 3 types. One is the Dr. Morita Rich Source of Youthful Renewal. There's that one. Then I am taking, of course, the Black Pearl mask. And I am also taking the Brightening Sakura mask. So 3 masks, and I'm putting it in here so that, you know, it doesn't spill and do something crazy. So there is that. I still need to figure out, maybe I should take a bigger pouch and put everything in there. So there is that. One small thing that I do take now is something my husband bought whenever he goes for these trips or seminars for Marriott. So you have this, and it is a weighing thing. So it's battery operated, and you just press the button over here, and you loop this around the handle of a bag, and you can weigh it. You can actually hold it and weigh it. So I'm carrying that, which I'm going to put on the corner somewhere in the clothes. And now for my toiletry bag, I'm taking a very small one this time because I'm sure I'm going to shop over there in Superdrug and Boots. So I'm just going to dig in and just put everything in. So the first thing I'm taking is the Tony Moly Pocket Bunny Moist Mist because yeah, if it's going to be cold and dry, I will have a need for that. Then a small little hair claw, which in case. Then brush wise, I am only taking one face brush, which is this one here. It is the Real Techniques I think expert brush, if I'm not wrong. I'm just taking this one because I'm taking the oil control water cushion with me, which is the refill. So it already has a cap on it, so I'm going to be taking this, opening it up, dab, quick makeup. No fancy foundations are going to travel with me, and no contouring, nothing. It's just basic, just for little coverage on the face. So there is that. Then I think this is what's taking up most of the space. These are cotton buds that you normally, cotton wool rolls that you get when you travel and go to hotels and stuff like that. So I collect these. So these are going to go with me till they last. And once I run out, then of course you can always buy. Then earbuds in packages. And then of course the Bourjois Healthy Balance powder. This is the only powder I'm taking. Of course I've not put a brush for it. Most probably I'll use the expert brush for that as well. So there is that, and this is kind of finishing, so it gives me reason to buy a new one. So there is that. I'm taking only one face blush, which is my favorite Etude House Cookie Blusher in the peach color. And for highlighting, I'm taking the Can Make Simple Gradation Whitish one. Setting spray, I got this as a sample makeup from Sephora. My sister gave this to me, so I'm carrying that. It's going to be handy. This is from Daiso. It's a container which I have filled with, if I am not wrong, I've forgotten actually, but I think this is Bioderma clean cleansing water. So this is that, and it has a spritz on top. Hopefully no damage is going to happen with this, otherwise everything's going to get wet. But then this is a plastic container. It's a plastic pouch, so it should help. So there is that. And very minimal stuff for eyes. For eyes, I am taking the Roller Lash, which is the easiest to remove and clean. I am taking for eyeliner, it is the K Palette One Day Tattoo Liner in black. And eyeshadows, well, the smallest palette and the cutest palette by Etude House, which is the Fantastic Eyes. And this has all the sparkly colors that I want. Pinks and a little bit of brown to add a little bit of depth and a little sparkle as well, so that's going with me. And brow, of course, I'm taking just one. I'm not taking the other color. This is the Etude House Color My Brows in, I think, rich brown, and I'm going to hope that this is going to work. It's finished almost. Well, and lipsticks. Ooh, I have been this thing. There are quite a lot of them. I'm taking MAC lipsticks. I'm not taking anything else. No glosses, no nothing, because most probably I will shop there. So from MAC range, I'm taking a light color, which is Meher, for a light nude. And of course my brights have to go with me. So I have the Tenor Voice by MAC. There's that, which is a red maroon kind. And then the pink, which is Relentlessly Red. This is my favorite MAC one. So there is that. Lips covered. For lip balm, I'm taking this Nature Republic Vivid Bar. It is a pink. It's almost over, so most probably, yeah, that's it. So this is just going to help moisturize my lips. Concealer, I am taking the Siam concealer, just in case some breakouts happen. Eyes, for under my eyes, this is a Japanese eye cream by Sana, and it is anti-wrinkle, so I'm taking that. It's almost empty, so it's light. And the basics in here are some hair ties, because I have I've just thrown these in. So hair ties, rubber bands, clips, and my nail cutter, a tweezer. Yeah, that's it. That's my toilet bag. So I believe these are all basics. I don't know if these are too much, because for now I feel it isn't too much, and it will allow for me to, you know, get things there as well. Hopefully all goes well. But somebody just put all of this back. That's it. That's my makeup. Makeup pouch also goes in here on the side. And now for few cute little things which I, just in case I'm making my hair, and since I'm taking pink, I'm taking the hair tie thing that I had got from Yes Style with the ribbon on it. And I'm also taking this thing from Daiso, which helps you roll your hair and then tie it into a bun. So there's that as well. So the simpler one and one with the ribbon. I'm just going to place that here on top. And uh, so for body cream and stuff, I'm not taking any of the fancy things. I found this when I was trying to declutter. When you're packing, you see these things in your drawers, and this is a very simple cream. I have no idea what it has in it. This was recommended by one of our Chinese friends, and we were in a Chinese supermarket, and it is really good. It is so moisturizing. I don't know, maybe it has it's soy milk, no idea. It is so good. It has a very light baby powder, very old, and according to her, this was a cream which they used to use in the olden days to hydrate in the winter. So I thought, it was given love for like 2 or 3 days, and then it was put away. So I'm carrying this, and I can leave it there once I'm done. So there's that, which I'm going to just put in here somewhere. There. And last but not least is my pouch of medications. So yes, I have been seeing a lot of doctors recently. I did go to the dermatologist finally, and of course the condition which is on my face is supposed to be rosacea, and it isn't that bad as what I read online, which is called almost like adult acne, but then that is what I have. So I have tablets for that. And I have not been keeping well. I have not talked about that. You can tell by the disappearance of about a week, and for that I have taken the painkillers as well. So that's all my medications in a small little pouch. I always have that with me, which will also go in here on top. That's it. This is it. This is my packing done for the UK. The last thing, of course, is what's going to be in my purse. My purse is going to have hand cream, etc., and of course the most important thing, which is my passport holder, which is from an old one from Cat Kidston, but I love it. There's that. You have these sides, so I have my passport in here. I'm going to be printing my ticket, which will go here. My UAE money is of course right now here, and of course the pounds are in here. The coins that I have from various travels is put in a pouch, and I've put it in my purse, and yeah, that's going to go inside my purse. So I'm just going to now close this up. Finally, I am done with my packing. I have put everything in here. Guys, I don't know if this is too much. My sister's taking half of this. She has 2 little children, and she is taking half of this. But yeah, that's it. It's packed. It's going to be zipped up. And the best thing. Now, I have been watching a lot of course, we are keeping an eye on the weather reports of the 2 places that we're going to be staying, and it does say that it is going to be mostly sunny, so I'm not worried. I'm not someone who feels very cold. I love the cold. Wish I could live in a cold place. But I normally do take a long coat with me, but then this time I'm refraining from doing that, so that's why the empty space around this trolley. If the weather reports suggest that it's going to be rain and it's going to be very chilly and windy and stuff like that, then I will take my coat. Otherwise, I am not taking any big long coats. The only thing I am going to now put on the side is my red shawl, which is my staple shawl. I mean, it goes with me every time. It's my favorite, and my, of course, cat has sat on it. Whoa! Here! I'm the only one who always has cat hair with me when I'm traveling. It goes with me. It's like a remembrance of my cat. So this I'm going to just put on the side here for now. So when we reach the airport and stuff, I'm not going to be very bundled up. I'm going to be wearing a pair of jeans, a top, and yeah, a cardigan. That's it. I'm not wearing anything warm. So that is one thing I haven't done, is put a big heavy jacket in here, which hopefully I won't regret. If I do start regretting it, then I'm going to of course buy one there. But for now it is empty and ready to go. I'm just going to put that on. There. So all taped in. That's that, and closed. That's it, done. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this packing for my holiday video. I have been sitting on it for a while because I had already started putting, I had done this collection of things about a month ago, but then this last week of falling ill, and I still have red eyes. I don't know what it was. I got this chills and shivering and fever and body ache, and oh my god, it was bad. And I have all my lymph nodes which had swollen up, which the doctor said is going to take a month for it to go. I can't do anything. I am traveling. I hope nothing happens. Now about my dilemma. I did want to vlog. Since I'm traveling and I'm going to be going to different places in the UK, I thought I will vlog and at least share my experiences. Now my only concern is, like I said, I am traveling with Royal Brunei and they allow for only 20 kgs. And oh, my cat is here. No, I did try to keep a straight face when I saw her pop up. So now problem is to carry this huge, I have a point and shoot camera which I had mentioned earlier, but I have not repaired it. It has a shaky lens or something, and I cannot really take that with me. I was thinking of using my iPhone itself because it is the best quality you can get in your hand. So I am thinking of doing that, and I have iMovie on it, so maybe I can edit and put up vlogs on a daily basis, or because you have tons of time there. I mean, things close if it's major cities, or major cities normally close by 7 or 8, the shops during the weekends, but then normally it's a very quiet place, so it normally by 3:30, 4 you'll see places, you know, closing down, so you have tons of time to go back home and do nothing. So it's going to be easy to edit and put up videos, but then I cannot travel with my laptop, which is not ancient, but it is one of the heavy ones, and my Canon, which is another bulky little thing. So I have no idea what to do. I'm very concerned. I really wanted to do it. So like my husband said, I mean, you are going to be traveling all the way, so do take your camera. But if I do take my camera, I can film, but I cannot edit because I normally edit on my laptop, and I cannot carry everything with me. I mean, I don't have that baggage allowance. That's my problem. Otherwise I could always do it. So yes, you will have quality of the iPhone, and I will continue taking videos if I can, and upload my experiences in journey, because it's the most beautiful country. I mean, we are going to the countryside. We have tried to take cottages which have farms and things around us and animals. I would like to share that with you. I mean, it is a place which we have traveled to for the past 12 years. We have been constantly going back to the UK. People find it odd that why have you not gone anywhere else, but there is something about that place which just draws us as a family. So family holidays, it's gorgeous, and those self-catering cottages that we take are amazing. It's like home away from home, and it's just so peaceful there. Really, it is just so peaceful. So looking forward to my holiday. I will take you guys along with me. I will try my very, very best to vlog. It is my very first, so oh my god, I'm excited. But sadly, I'll try to keep my quality as good as possible. It'll be the iPhone, and yeah, fingers crossed, all will go well. I travel Saturday early morning. Today is the Thursday, which is when I wanted to film, and I wanted to do a makeup tutorial and stuff like that, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. So see you in my next video. Do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and do leave your comments and let me know what I can do next and what more I can do to improve. And I shall see you soon. Until then, bye.